We need to focus on what we have today, namely a team that is not performing well and is struggling in all competitions. This is not an individual problem, but a collective one. We are not okay psychologically. Mr. Carlo, Real Madrid is not okay at all. Not psychologically, not physically, not tactically. The 1-3 defeat in the Champions League at Santiago Bernabeu is a real nightmare. When the cross comes in, a regular one, into the goalkeeper's area, Militao and especially Tchouameni are allowing shots on goals so freely. How do we understand this? This is part of football. When you think everything is going well, your team can suddenly fall apart. But then you need to get back to your level. And when Tchouameni cuts the team off like that, then they let Leal take a shot, and everyone just stands there watching football, watching as Murat sends the ball into the net. This is terrible. Especially in front of our fans. Perhaps we will consider changes in the team to make it more balanced. And finally, the third goal against Madrid. Vazquez can't keep up with Leal. There's a void in the center of defense. Everyone has gone on vacation. We have a kindergarten. What kind of mess is this? We apologize to the Madrid fans. In football, both defense and attack are the responsibility of 11 guys. Titles are won by teams, not by individual players. Madrid has lost 2 home matches in a row for the first time in 15 years. At that time, the coach was Juan de Ramos. We got smashed 2-6 by Barcelona, and then it was 1-3 against Mallorca. Sounds a bit like what we have today, right? We'll return to the defensive issues a bit later in this video. For now, let's note that Madrid had plenty of time to prepare for this matchup with Milan, because the match against Valencia was postponed. And here's the starting lineup that Carlo Ancelotti put out for this match. Nothing remarkable here, but a lot of attention was, of course, given to Vinny Jr. He didn't get a score from Eder. The Brazilian fans supported him right from the first minutes to make sure he was fully charged. And he really is charged to keep going. He earned a penalty, and he converted that penalty very beautifully and coolly. And look at what he did after scoring that goal. He kissed the Madrid emblem. Maybe that stirred up rumors that he has some issues with renewing his contract with the club. At least, such news has already come out. 9 goals, 7 assists this season. Vinicius Jr is showing that he's once again in the running for the Ballon d'Or. But the team is not helping him for now. And what's the problem? We need to improve both in defense and in attack. This is a collective effort. That's what we need to focus on. We'll get through this together and keep working. It's a long road, but we owe it to our fans. And Carlo adds, it seems the team is not capable of playing well at the moment. Issues in the locker room. No, everything is fine in the locker room. There are no problems. It's terrible to admit today, but we will give the lowest ratings for this match against Milan. In particular, Vazquez, who completely lost the flank to Leal, gets a 2 for this match. Tchouameni gets a 1. He can't provide the quality we're used to. Moreover, those conceded goals when Tchouameni gives the ball away and then doesn't participate in the fight. And this is how Madrid freely lets the opponent play. It's simply unacceptable. Once again, Mendy, Militao, and Rudiger played poorly in defense. They get 3s for this match. The best player of this match should probably be recognized as Lucas. On one hand, he conceded 3 goals, but on the other hand, if it weren't for his saves, Madrid would have conceded 5 or 6 goals. Notably, this save stood out when the score was 1-2, as Lucas jumped to reach the ball, preventing it from going into the net. At the same time, we understand that Lucas alone is not enough for Madrid to win. We must get back to winning. We understand that we are Real Madrid and that we must always win. There are no excuses. The truth is, there are no excuses because we are at the lowest point of our decline. And here it's all at once. Individual mistakes, team mistakes, and there are a lot of tactical questions for Carlo. There are questions about the lineup. There are questions about physical readiness. No matter where you look, Madrid has problems. Madrid only has problems at the start of this season. We trust our players. A few months ago, we won the Champions League, the Super Cup, and La Liga. And now is not the right time, but we all need to stand by the players to find a solution. We need to find a balance between defense and attack. Yes, we have been talking about this balance since the beginning of the season, but I just listed that both tactical and non-tactical aspects, along with this high pressing from Carlo Ancelotti, all of this together is not working, and it's terrible and sad to admit. I know you're shocked too. I think you're outraged. I think you're angry. Please write in the comments what you think about this defeat from Milan. Well, after the match, I want to read what other Madrid fans think. I always do this in a special app for Madrid supporters. You can download it too. It's very convenient. You'll find the link in the description of this video. So, what are the Madrid fans saying? Our defense is just a disaster. How could this happen? Madrid's defense looks amateurish. It's unacceptable. I'm tired of repeating the same thing week after week. Our defense is complacent. Militao exposes everyone. I've never seen anything like this with Alaba. Madrid should aim to sign Saliba and Trent. We really miss Carvajal. There's no leader in this defense, that's for sure. And only after the final whistle did Rudiger. Though, he walked around the field to applaud the fans and apologize for this result. A little later, Vallejo joined him, even though he didn't participate in this match. Everyone else went to the locker room, hiding because they were ashamed or had nothing to say, or because they didn't want to face the fans and apologize for what happened at Santiago Bernabeu. Madrid now has 2 losses in the Champions League. We remember the loss in the league. Next, we have Liverpool away. Then we have Atlanta away. It's a very tough schedule. I don't know. I'm worried about what's happening in the Champions League. I'm worried about what's happening in La Liga. 9 points behind Barcelona. Yes, 1 game in hand. Let's check the schedule. We'll see that we have Osasuna and the league. The next 2 matches. And if we don't see 2 confident wins in these matches, Carlo could face serious problems. What we shouldn't forget when we have expressed our emotions and calmed down a bit is that we still support Madrid, and we stand by Madrid to deal with these difficulties together. It will make future victories even sweeter, and I believe in them, especially in the upcoming win. I'm betting on a win with a margin at good odds. If you want, you can bet too. On the screen, you see the promo code, which means your initial deposit will be tripled. You can find the link in the pinned comment. And now, let's exhale. We're waiting for the team's reaction to this defeat this coming weekend. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, it would mean a lot to me. Take care and see you soon.